Thanks.
Claire is a writer that has been invited for a retreat. Before leaving, she gets to spend the night making out with a man. She loves the company of men and usually having one night stand. She isn't really happy about it, but she believes that love can only be between man and a woman relationship. She was hesitant at first to join the retreat, but eventually went on. The moment she arrives, she met one of the writers, Dr. Noel, who is also her roommate.
Dr. Benedict, I believe that this is your roommate.
Hello.
Noel tries to be kind as she asks Claire if she needs any help with her luggage, but Claire declines and Noel didn't insist anymore.
Do you need any help? With your luggage?
No.
Noel finds Claire attractive, but she somehow distances herself as she noticed Claire is a straight woman. Claire gets to meet the other writers that night. They shared details about Noel that her book, The Naked Truth, has something to do with her sexuality.
Oh, isn't that, No, Benedict. I haven't read The Naked Truth myself, but from reliable sources, I hear she simply lets it all hang.
The leader explains to them the house rules and what will be their activities for the duration of the retreat. As Claire fixes her things, she saw her ex-boyfriend's photo and throws it. She is somehow ready to move on. She puts the volume up on her radio, and this made Noel upset. After lowering down the volume, Noel gets to notice Claire's book and remembers that Claire was actually on the Oprah show.
I saw you on Oprah.
Sells coffee.
Claire asks Noel if she's able to read her book but gets a no from her. Then Claire says it's okay since it wouldn't be Noel's type of content.
Did you read it? No. It wouldn't be your genre.
They started to somehow hate each other as they are really total opposites. Noelle loves silence so she can focus on finishing her book and is very organized. Claire is a sexually free, easygoing woman who loves night out and be with men.
Excuse me. Is it really necessary to have two going at the same time?
I am really focused here. Can it wait until later?
Noelle can't seem to have more patience with Claire as they usually debate on things. She then talks to their retreat leader and asks her why she is being paired to Claire as her roommate.
What possessed you to put that woman in my cabin?
Despite their differences, Claire apologizes to Noelle for what she's been acting ever since she came.
I'm sorry. I mean about earlier.
No, it's not a problem.
The night the writers meet up, but Claire wasn't there. Instead of joining them, she went dancing and drinking with a guy. They even spent the night making out. But she never let him touch her body. It's just purely lust, and she knows deep within her she's not happy. Claire and Noelle had another encounter, and this time around, Noelle can't handle her anymore. She talks again to their leader named Maggie, who is also her friend, and she cannot bear having Claire as her roommate anymore. And that whenever Claire is around, she can't finish her work. Maggie tells Noelle to talk to Claire again and explain about respecting each other's space. And that's what Noelle did. But it only makes things worse. They had another meet-up with the other writers. Noelle explains her side about her sexuality, and Claire disagrees and that a female can be more powerful if she knows how to use it properly.
I don't take it personally. But you have illustrated my point.
Maybe collectively. But individually, there is an enormous power in being female.
But eventually they were able to sort things out and ended the night drinking wine and able to share insights. Claire commends Noelle for sharing her experiences as an out lesbian to the group. Claire tells Noelle that she isn't homophobic, and she even appreciates Noelle for being so open. With this conversation, they now start to feel comfortable with each other. Claire even plays the piano for Noelle and tells her she does have her sensitive side.
I had no idea.
I had a sensitive side.
That night, they went out drinking with the other girls. Then suddenly the guy that Claire had one night stand came. Noelle feels upset seeing Claire with him, so she just left. The next day, Claire tells Noelle that she hates men, and she wants to understand Noelle more by asking about being a lesbian and how she deals with homophobia. This made them closer, and somehow their differences are now a thing of the past. They had a conversation about intimacy and that it can only be felt during love making. Noelle this time used her profession as a psychiatrist and a writer at the same time while explaining relationships and intimacy. This made Claire oppose what Noelle believes. Then she left. This time around, it's Noelle's turn to apologize about what she said, and that she isn't referring to Claire about her relationships with men. Since they talked about intimacy, they are now starting to feel the attraction towards each other. Claire having a hard time not to think about Noelle, but she just can't concentrate, and vice versa. Noelle is now trying not to feel attracted to Claire. Because of this, they are now imagining each other kissing. Even Claire dreams about it. She doesn't want that feeling, so she invited a guy, and Noelle saw them kissing. Noelle had a bad headache. Then Claire tells her to just relax and starts to massage and touch her. While doing it, they both start to feel sexually attracted. Then Claire suddenly stops what she is doing. They had another conversation and talks more about how one feels the attraction when meeting a man and a woman. While Noelle is explaining, she suddenly imagined kissing Claire. The girls were having a drinking spree when Claire came and asked Noelle to dance with her. That's when they both really felt being so attracted to each other, but still they tried to control what they felt. Claire plays again the piano and Noelle asks her to play Claire de la Lune. Then Noelle starts touching Claire. They finally realize that they are in love. They can no longer control their emotions and they finally made love. And this time around, Claire feels what real intimacy is, and she allows Noelle to touch her body and hold her hand.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.